Hello, we are Sparkles of the Future, and this is Home in Space.
Meet the team.
Hi, my name is Amanda Pedraza. I am a senior at YWCPA, and I am the research manager and creative design leader for this project.
Hi, my name is Shariah Jackson. I am a senior at YWCPA and I am the project manager and project coordinator.
The abstract. Homesickness can have a huge psychological effect on astronauts and the general public. Today, we'll briefly cover technology and psychology today, as well as robot designs that may help astronauts build a companionship with robots made to help them feel more comfortable and be able to cope while in space.
So, what is the purpose of our project? Our project's intent is to help astronauts feel more at home in space. We also hope that this will create a solution for the effects of homesickness in anyone who is away from home.
The problem. Isolation in space can cause behavioral issues as a result of being in a cramped space with a group of people for long periods of time. Along with this is the issue of trying to rapidly adapt to the unknowns of space, the feelings of anxiety and trouble when working while away from home, and most troublingly, the possibility of a crew member possibly going rogue on a mission as a result of the side effects of not feeling quite at home.
Engineering design process. Define the problem and research. In researching, we found that some psychological effects of being in space are loneliness, difficulty sleeping, anxiety, tension among crew members, and more. While researching, we also conducted a review of literature about homesickness in space.
Ridge. Ridge, according to NASA, are the 5 dangers that come with being in space, standing for radiation, isolation, distance, gravity fields, and environment. Our project will deal with the finding a coping mechanism for astronauts feeling the extreme effects of being totally isolated in space for months at a time.
In this slide, we include some of the articles that we used in our literary review. Requirements. In order for our project to accommodate to the astronauts and their situations, we knew that we had to create something that is close to or feels like they're still home, capable of space travel, erase of use, reduces anxiety and homesickness, and it also must be cute.
What makes us feel at home? Shariah and I thought about how something with personal sentiment and having a connection to family could be the solution. Using what we know from the use of pets in therapy and our human desire to have a personal companion, we decided a robot capable of calling family members from space and being a source of pre-recorded audios from said family members for immediate gratification could be the solution. This is Robot Design 1, which we refer to as the human type, which was made based off of the idea that most people have a desire to want to care for anything childlike. Making a little robot buddy could make for a good friend in space to create companionship with. Along with his design, you see a tablet built into his body, possibly capable of being able to call home whenever it feels like it, and maybe even playing audio recordings of their family members in order to feel more at home when family members are not available to call. Design number 2, or as we refer to the pet type, is based off the idea that pets are cute and effective in the field of psychological therapy. Um, a man's best friend with the added ability to comfort via audio and have a direct line to home could be the solution to the isolation issue. The final design, the plant type, was a design solely based on the fact that most people take simple objects of home to feel comfortable in a new environment. A simple sunflower design with the aforementioned abilities could make for a quick and effective home buddy.
So, testing. we conducted a survey asking people around us and those usually that are away from home different questions about how they feel about our prototypes. In our literature review, we also included pets in therapy, study of robots in therapy, and effects of robots on us, as well as some research that has already been done by NASA. Survey and results. As mentioned before, we conducted a survey asking those around us and people that are usually away from home questions about how they feel about about our prototypes. In the human type, we found our feedback was negative while the likability was medium. In our pet type, we had a totally positive feedback and the likability was very likable. In our plant type, we had about a 50-50 of both feedback and likability.
Materials to be used are the robot now, 3D filament, paint, paint brushes, acrylic sealant, plastic glitter eyes, and a computer, which was generally used for our research. These are our future plans.
I want to help my astronaut friends.
These are our donations that we received as well as our expenses. So, how will we use the material? Now that we've gotten all our materials, we hope to and plan to bring to life our most likable prototype, which is the pet prototype.
Conclusion. From our research and with our mentor's help, we concluded there could be a great potential in combining psychology and robots to help NASA crew cope with isolation in space. With your generous donation, we hope to fully make the robot, start more extensive testing with human subjects, and allow for astronauts to at least be able to cope while being in space. And now we meet our amazing mentors.
Mary Vandergraft, our mentor, is a senior education program instructor at Space Center Houston. Mary helped us with our project by providing us critique on our things like our survey. She also kept us on track with our project timeline and project deadlines. She also connected us with her coworkers in order for us to have enough people to test our survey. Our second mentor is Phyllis Friello. She is an education manager and also works with the Manned Spaceflight Education Foundation at Space Center Houston. Miss Friello connected us with Mary Vandergraft, and she also gave us an idea and a base for our idea in order to conduct this project.
These are photos of O, our friendly neighborhood robot, and some screenshots of my research paper.
Thank you, Ms. Friello, for taking time with us to make sure that we're on track and consistently working on our projects. Also, a huge thank you for connecting us with a mentor. We're overly grateful.
Mary, thank you as well for guiding and critiquing us through our project, as well as providing us with very helpful advice on what we should and shouldn't do in order to improve our project and reach out to people in order to help us control our testing.
Also, thank you, Ms. Zeno, for keeping us on track and notifying us of this opportunity. We also thank you for lending us, your friendly neighborhood astronaut therapist. Everything you've done means so much to us.
Thank you, YWCPA.